Want to join the massive new trend making women huge money, even if you've no marketing experience and no clients? You're probably worried you can't make it pay, but guess what? Many of our students felt the same way. So in this video, I'm going to show you how so many of our students had crazily successful first days, paid for expensive trips to Bali, and even quit their other jobs, all from learning this one secret to blow up a permanent jewellery business immediately, and how to successfully use it to double or even triple your turnover. Why trust me? Well, at Eternal Bond, we've spent over 15 years training women to start successful businesses. We've helped hundreds of students in permanent jewellery alone and scaled our own business to 6 figures in just 6 months. But there's one mistake I see over and over that separates the successful permanent jewellery artists from the ones who don't make that much headway, and it's one I nearly made myself. When we're talking about permanent jewellery, we often talk about the practicality of it. It's claspless jewellery that can't be removed. Well, that's quite attractive, especially if you're like me and you lose or forget about your jewellery as soon as you take it off. But that's never going to be the main selling point of welded bracelets. It's just not that big a deal to people. When I came back from America with my first permanent necklace, I spoke to Nicole about maybe bringing it to the UK, and that is when I saw how to market it differently. So there's me in Malibu. Oh, and I got this done. Look, it's got no clasp. It's got no clasp, it was welded.
Oh, is that permanent jewellery?
Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of it before. I saw it on TikTok.
I think it's massive in America, but you don't have to take it off.
No. Well, I'd actually seen it because I was actually thinking it would be a really nice thing to do with my mum and my sister because she's getting married at the end of the year. I thought it'd be really nice for us all to get matching bracelets, and then it like signifies the day, and then we've all got matching jewellery on the wedding day.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Did you not?
I was just thinking that you didn't have to take it off, but like you could get it done as like best friends or...
So it's like a bonding thing, so it's like got emotional sort of sentimental value to it, which I thought was really nice.
Oh, okay, well, no, that's like a whole different scope. There are always going to be occasions that people want to mark and remember with something, and let's face it, even a permanent bracelet is less permanent than a tattoo. The list is endless. Birthdays, Christmas, Mother's Day, Valentine's Day. There's always something going on in the year that links with permanent jewellery. Links, get it? Not all of these events are that obvious though. There are more emotional ways to sell permanent jewellery than you think, and getting creative will ensure that you have a steady stream of clients. Just listen to these 2 sentences. Buy a welded bracelet. You can customise it yourself. It has no clasps, so you never have to take it off. Or, this customisable bracelet is unique to you, and it's fixed into place so that you have a beautiful reminder of your eternal bond with your mum. Which of those is more appealing? So any occasion that people may want to remember fits in perfectly with permanent jewellery. And forget just birthdays, Mother's Day, etc. I mean, don't forget them. They are amazing for technicians. But if you think a bit more out of the box, you can expand your brand so much more. I went to see Madonna on her reinvention tour, and I'd been a massive fan since I was a kid, and the gig was incredible. I left on such a high that as I was leaving the arena, there was a guy selling t-shirts. It wasn't a t-shirt that I'd choose from a shop, and if I'm honest, I just wear it to bed now, but I was so full of endorphins after seeing the Queen of Pop herself that I parted with 20 quid because I wanted something to remember this occasion. Now you imagine if there was a permanent jewellery artist at that gig selling bracelets with an M on, and how many people would want that reminder? Thousands. I've got friends who all leave those filthy wristbands from festivals on their wrist way longer than they should for the same reason, and you know who you are. The fact that it's welded into place permanently is not so much practical, it's emotional and it's sentimental. So where else are you going to get people who want a memento of a happy occasion? Well, if you think about it, the list is really long. Concerts, festivals, graduation ceremonies, Christmas, hen parties, weddings, and just people celebrating being friends and being in love. But remember, people don't only want to remember the happy things in life. About 9 years ago, the absolute love of my life died suddenly, and I've never known heartbreak like it. My best friend in the whole world was just gone, and I was bereft. I still am a bit, I'm not going to lie. And in those few months after Millie died and was cremated, I looked everywhere to get a tattooist to tattoo some of her ashes onto me. And if you're wondering, that's not actually a good idea. But we have so many people wanting some of their pets or loved ones' ashes or initials fixed permanently onto them with jewellery. People need to remember. So how do you make sure that you can provide beautiful jewellery for people like that? The first rule of marketing is to make sure you're getting in front of your ideal client. A steady stream of people who see the value in what you're offering will mean you can easily hit those 10k months all year round. So you need to go out where they're hanging out en masse. You need to position yourself and your brand and business where these people are. If you want to get into the very lucrative wedding market, then contact wedding planners. Go to wedding fairs and do the service there. And if you want to get into the hen or bachelorette party market, then you should produce content that can be found by these people. Or better still, contact holiday cottages and register as an experience for them when they rent out to bridal parties. Make sure you're getting spaces at festivals and events and making lots of content to appeal to people who might want to have a sentimental memento. Stop marketing the practicality of permanent jewellery and start focusing on the emotional value, because people buy with feelings and not facts. It's really important to get ahead quickly to know where your ideal client is. People who spend on their looks are often the same people who'll invest in jewellery that looks beautiful too. That's why one of the best places to collaborate with is beauty, hair and nail salons. These people already have a pool of ideal clients ready to market to. And if you want to know why these girls are becoming the most successful in the permanent jewellery world and steal their secrets, then you need this video here.